Keys MC, here at Jefferson Projects, here with you live, you know what I mean, chilling where my grandmother and them raised me at, you know what I mean, 327 East 112th Street, you know, here with ASO Films, you know, Keys MC, you know what I mean, getting ready to do my next video for my album, Musical Therapy. Hope y'all enjoy.
All right, so basically, what's some of your inspiration behind? I know you was telling me about, you know, this is your childhood home and everything. This has a lot of sentimental value.
Basically, it's basically talking about, you know, going through, you know, the struggle and everything, you know, things you go through in life, and the people who surround you, you know, whatever you're going through to help you get through that. Basically, that's what the song's about. You know what I mean? And my grandparents, they helped me a lot. If it wasn't for them, to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't be here today. You know.
I remember you was initially telling me, you know what I'm saying, that was very pivotal, you know what I'm saying, in your upbringing, you know what I'm saying. What else you have to, can you share anything on that?
Yeah, you know, like they had helped me a lot, man. Like I used to get picked on a lot, you know that. And you know, my grandmother just always used to tell me, man, after a while, man, fight them back, man. But also, you don't always gotta fight back. Sometimes you can fight them with your mind. That's why on the first verse, I was like, my grandmother, you know, she showed me how to use my mind, you know. So that's basically what I'm talking about. But she also told me don't never let nobody, you know, hit you or pick on you and things like that. Cause you know, I don't really, even now I really don't like to fight. But once I explode, man, it's over. So so that's why my grandmother, she was like, you know, sometimes use your mind, you know, because my grandmother already know how I am. So you know, you know, that was my inspiration behind it, like the love that my grandparents gave me. So you know, to be here, you know, basically show my appreciation for what they did for me, you know.
Because I know this has a lot of sentimental value for you and everything and stuff, for you to want to dedicate a song from like that, you know, on your album and everything and stuff, whatever. So, in this particular song, you're basically talking about, you know what I'm saying, your upbringing and how they took you in and stuff and everything, and until, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, you had the fatal circumstances with the fire and everything that left y'all displaced.
Yeah. Basically, what happened was, my grandparents and, I wasn't living with them, but we used to come, me and my moms and my brothers, and we used to come and visit, and that's when we heard about it, man. And they almost died from that, you know what I mean? So okay. I still think about that every day, man. But I'm just glad that everybody got out alive, and you know, I can still see the people that used to live here, which is my grandmother's kids and them, you know, because they probably wouldn't have been here, you know, if it wasn't for the firemen who helped them get out.
All right, so basically, so the name of the joint we're going to see basically is Thank You. This is Thank You for your grandparents.
Yes, definitely, man. So, hope y'all enjoy Keys MC. Doc Whitfield, we coming to you live.
All right.
Yeah, man, this track right here, I dedicate this to my grandparents, man. They raised me in the projects, man. Surrounded by a lot of negativity, but even though I was surrounded by a lot of negativity, they still raised me right. So I love them for that. Let's go. So I'ma tell their story, how they raised me. Look, Grandma, you raised me in the projects, in a place full of wolves. You taught me how to survive just by using my mind. I got tired of getting picked on, so I got live. I didn't care no more, so I started fighting back. You had to let them know, so it was like that. Grandma, she always hold down the field. Every time we come through, she cook us a home-cooked meal. Good food always make your soul feel so real. Something as simple as that could bring a good mood back. And when you're going through hard times, you know you need that. And Grandma, you didn't know, but I appreciate that. And I still do. Me and you, we grew like mildew. I'm born like no other, that's why I love my grandmother. Every little moment, you should cherish that, cause it might be a day when you can't get it back. Grandma, I appreciate our time together, so no matter what, the memories could last forever. I am thankful how you raised me. Life gets crazy, you nearly raised the whole project. You amaze me, raised by a strong black woman, you can't faze me. Thank you, Grandma, this is my appreciation. 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 Now let's talk about my granddad, the one I truly call my father. Mom's left my real dad, so I guess he didn't bother. Anyway, my grandfather worked hard to the bone, and Jefferson Project, just to be exact. All that other nonsense wasn't concerned with that. Jefferson wasn't my home, but the place I roamed. My grandfather showed me a lot about life. Just by going to work every day, he showed me how to be a man. There's some things that he do that I don't understand, but even though he still is a decent man, a good man who has a heart for everybody, he will make us all laugh just to liven up the party. And everybody know laughter's good for your soul. My grandfather comedian, just like the Cosby Show. You only get one time to live. Granddad, I ain't thankful for being one of your grandkids. I mean that, straight from the heart. I'm your grandson, so nothing can tear us apart. No matter where I go, got you and grandma up in my heart. And like you gotta play your position, I guess I play my part. Thank you, Granddad, this is my appreciation. 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 For real. I wanna dedicate this to my grandparents, man. Word up. I'ma hold y'all down forever to death. For real. Peace. You heard the love song, yeah, y'all heard the love song. The battle rap, y'all heard the battle rap. For the revolution, the revolution. Hey yo, this that real hip hop, the revolution, they loving it. Type of MC that could overthrow the government. My musical, fuck what you listen to as long as I'm alive. The Panthers will never die. I represent Malcolm, I'm mayor, Abu Shabar. So this is why I don't give a fuck about your car. That's stopping fresh shit, that's gonna start a revolution. Black and Latinos together starting the movement. First I need knowledge of self to start improvement. If you fighting for change, then you are the movement. The Illuminati is listening, I might get executed.
Come on, brothers, yeah, things are gonna catch hell. No more brothers in jail. Things are gonna catch hell. No more brothers in jail. Things are gonna catch hell. No more brothers in jail. Things are gonna catch hell.
Yeah, this Keys MC, and the song we talking about is a revolution, basically talking about the Panthers and, you know, and the corruption of this government, you know, and, you know, how they got Americans brainwashed, in my opinion, you know, so that's what we talking about.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, as you know, there's a lot of things taking place in the world right now on the political trip and everything and stuff, and, you know what I'm saying, what particular events, if any, and stuff, basically, that inspired you as an artist to write this song?
Basically, stuff about the Panthers. That you heard me talking about the stop and frisk shit. That's one thing that made me want to write this. And you know, just what I'm seeing now. You already know how this economy is. You know, it's a disaster, man. And people are brainwashed. You know, and people was to pay attention to that movie, The Matrix. The Matrix was telling us that this shit, even though it's a Hollywood movie, if you really look at that movie, everything that's going on in that movie is going on now. You know what I mean? That it's just that they did it the Hollywood way. But if you look at that movie carefully, whoever the director was, this is my opinion. I think that the director was trying to tell us something. That on the low, that where we was heading, and that's what I feel. That movie is showing us where we're at now. We're in the Matrix, basically.
What made you want to incorporate that type of song as far as the concept onto your album, Musical Therapy?
Basically, the whole point of the album, Musical Therapy. I figured I don't want to just have. That's why if you listen to the intro, that's why I tell people, you heard the love songs, you heard the battle raps. This here's for the revolution. So I figured if I'm gonna have love songs and have battle rap, why not have a song tone? Because some people might want to hear that. You know, I'm pretty sure nowadays ain't too many people, but I'm just saying for the few that do, if I'm gonna have some love, because that was the whole point of this album. I wanted to have something for everybody. Somebody who wanna talk about the revolution, or somebody want to talk about love, and you know what I mean, and or want to have a party, or who want to just party. That's why my song called Report to the Dance Floor, or somebody that might have, my song Thank You, they might have a grandparent, that they aren't in love, they want to talk about. So that's why I had to throw the revolution in there, to make that album full, because that's why I called the album Musical Therapy, because I want to have as much of everything, concept of the album as much as possible. Talk about different, different subjects, different situations. I don't want to just have just party songs and battle raps and love songs and that's it. Like, I'm a totally different artist, so I wanted to throw the revolution in there too,
No biting, no dissing, just flowing.
As the flow begins, it spins in the wind with a vision, a rhyme precision. I feel like a missionary, not a fairy or a secretary, as I feel it's necessary, explanatory, mandatory to tell my story. Suckers bore me and producers employ me. For money, fame, hell no. Just for you to see a real show. I speak my mind, I teach with rhymes, I beat with lines, suits me fine. For the showdown, I lay the flow down. This is a battleground, lay your dough down. On the table is a mic and cable. Connect the necks from your larynx. Should be complex, and if not, I'll break your neck, so don't even try it. Fighting and dissing, the people won't buy it. The style is played out, and while it's laid out, rail is made out, the money is paid out. Like fat cats, now pack rats. If you're biting like a baby, I'll say, don't touch. Get off, the mic is burning. The people are learning, turntables turning. The disco's crowded cause the people shouted. The suckers pouted, now I'm about it. Cause this is the two-part sequel. For all the people I treated equal. In the past I've always been a soother. You'll see now as we flow into the future.
Mothership connection. Mothership connection. Mothership connection.
The year is 1994. Now everyone is listening to the Rail Encore. And due to the fact that every rhyme was written on time, everyone is captivated under the spell of Rail's mind.
Taking a spell, my name's Terrell. It's easy to tell, cause you know me as Rail. And though I'm wiser, people chastise us and advise, but never surprised with the same old, beating soprano, some clog your mind. Here's the Drano. Pour, fill your mind with my rhymes, kick my lines, all my lines if you have to, and I'll laugh too, and in courts while my lawyers will smash you, cause I don't play using bits and chips, whether it's my audio or my video clips, so make no mistake, copy this tape, I eat knowledge, and I just ate, so let's say grace, save me a space, open your mouth, and I'll give you a taste, cause I don't like defeating y'all, and beating y'all, treating y'all bad, but you're glad that I started speaking y'all, cause I like reaching y'all with my broadcast, but not so fast, I don't make no cash, I just blow fast, and I'll bypass, blink your eyelash, and I will fly past, if you can't act, then I won't attack, but if you do come back, prepare to be smacked in the future.
Home of the extraterrestrial brothers. Home of the extraterrestrial brothers. Home of the extraterrestrial brothers. Extraterrestrial brothers.
The year is 2001. House Rockers records have been banned illegal in the United States because of the abundant sale and distribution of their records. All other major companies were forced to file Chapter 11, bankruptcy.
What is a house rocker but a dope clocker? We don't play soccer, but we do knock a few lines, few rhymes for the disco. I say let's go and take my pistol, which is my mouth, words are bullets. Remember a vision? Yeah, pull it. Then knock hard, bells out of order. Mike is tall while Dennis is shorter. And we brought a new style of kick while hit the drums without the sticks. So feel the rhythm of a space cadet. We ain't finished yet, we flowing in the future.
Mothership connection. 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 The bomb.
2008 year, the United States government has been overthrown by angry citizens demanding the House Rockers jams return to the AM and FM bands. Although the groups are now deceased, their cuts are selling for $1 million in LP peace. And I do mean peace.
Mothership connection. Mothership Connection. Mothership Connection.
Tell us a little bit about basically now you've been working with a number of different distributors and stuff. Your music is online and getting some radio spins and stuff, and you're handling your demographics. What's up with that, real quick?
Yeah, man. I'm basically messing with this company called Top of Japan. What they basically do is they deal with the smartphones and the mobile phones, and what they do is they basically send your stuff to the people in Japan, and where they can download it. And currently, right now, I believe I'm number 5 out there. And also, I just had 5 radio stations from Japan wanted me to submit my stuff, so we gonna see how that works. And I sent it out, so we gonna see how that goes. And also our stage, I just found out like about a couple of months ago, I got on the MTV demo list through them because I kept winning a lot of the contests, and I didn't even know that I was even on the MTV demo list.
Mm-hmm. All right, now your stuff is getting played. You're having a lot of luck, and you're very fortunate getting your stuff on internet and regular radio stations here locally, in the country, in the United States and everything. Could you shed some light on that real quick?
Yes, some of the radio stations, I don't know it off the top of my head, but some of the radio stations, it's played in Miami, Hartford, Connecticut, did I say Miami? Yeah, Miami, California, Detroit, and Cleveland, Ohio, and some other places. I don't have the full list, but pretty much places where, in Nebraska and Arizona. I'm getting played out there. In Canada, I'm also getting played out there. So in the United States, I'm getting played everywhere but where I need to be played, and that's right in New York. For whatever reason, New York is not. You know how that go. New York, they don't, for whatever. I don't know how that worked out. And I know people who hear this and be like, but I just did my lawyer got me hooked up with the BET thing, and also I also got a company who they had me they got connects for MTVDemo.com, and I'm getting ready to submit. I'm on with it. My video, I'm on with it to there too. So we gonna see how that goes. And I'm just grinding, man. I'm getting ready to start doing my shows again, and I also got physical CDs I'm also bring out too. And my clothing line, it been out, but now I'm actually getting ready to bring it out for sure and promote it and see where that goes also. So got a lot of things coming. I got also future projects coming also. So.
Cool.
I lift your skirt up to prove a point, don't get hurt up. I put my all in this game, yo, that's my word up. Been spitting mad ever since a little lad, trying to stack my paper up so it's money I could grab. I'm here right now, so forget about the past. They say I'm a street talker, a New Yorker. I leave from C stuck like a baby in a walker. I'm on with it, trust me, I got plenty of lyrics for anybody who want it, and the rest that wanna hear it. Yo, I could care less if none of y'all really feel it, but the real hip-hoppers, I'm sure they gon' dig it when I grab them.
For my next number, I'd like to return to the
classic. Time.
Live straight classic.
I'm better than I ever been.
I rock him, the fiend of a microphone. Yeah, is y'all ready for 2007? It's now another drought. Everybody's a killer. Wow, we bugging out. Since 86, showing the crowd what I'm about. And they still wanna know when the album coming out. Ask the teenagers, OGs, and ask the kids what their definition of classic is.
Timeless, so age don't count in the booth.
when your flow stay submerged in the fountain of youth. Ain't no doubt in the truth, I'm off the meters. Everybody co-signing, even non-believers. Since I came in the door, became one of y'all's leaders. In the fresh pair of Air Force One sneakers. Uptowns, we call them uppies when they on divas. Probably one with KRS-One teachers. Nas made you look before the heaters. I bet you Khan had him on when he walked with Jesus. These is classic.
Live straight classic, classic.
I'm better than I ever been.
Time. I'm everywhere you never been, and better than I ever been.
Classic.
Live straight classic.
I'm better than I ever been.
Time.
Foot down, represent to the fullest. Nas, I rock well.
Perseverance. See the fake hustler rapper, to them it hurts to hear this. Oh, you went platinum, yeah, that's nice. Now let me see you do the same thing twice. 3 times, 4 times, then a couple of more times. Please, your amateur night, it's showtime. It's one life to live, so live it the best you can. The world could use one less man. Not enough air, not enough car factories to manufacture new vehicles, sedans, and vans. When they do make the whip, you like your chips ain't right. By the time you could afford it, the car ain't important. In the streets, Simon, it's just iron. Cops keep firing in my environment. Leaving your slump, then they drive home far from the hood. Brothers, they eager to jump on. I like to be the wall that they toast up on. I like to see them fall, guilty for doing wrong. I'm classic like the Air Ones, the hustler shoe. That's what I'm accustomed to. Yeah, classic.
Live straight classic.
I'm better than I ever been.
Time. I'm everywhere you never been, and better than I ever been.
Classic.
Live straight classic.
I'm better than I ever been.
Of course, we have Blastmaster KRS-One. How many y'all got criminal minded? You, y'all, don't be blinded. Me, I got no jewels on my neck. Why? I don't need them. I got your respect. KRS-One, 20 years I rock. I do it for JMJ and Scott LaRock. This hip-hop, and we's a nation. Don't you want to hear more KRS on your radio station? Instead of broadcasting how we smoke them G's on the radio, we need to hear more local MCs. Where you at? Come on, where you at? This is the difference between MC and rap. Rappers spit rhymes that are mostly illegal. MC spit rhymes to uplift their people. Peace, love, unity, having fun. These are the lyrics of KRS-One.
Classic.
Live straight classic.
I'm better than I ever been.
Time. I'm everywhere you never been, and better than I ever been.
Classic.
Live straight classic.
Force Ones, keep it poppin'. Classic.
Yeah, I told you I was at it again. Yo, man, I've been raw since the sea. Matter of fact, the raw is breed. Got that snotty nose flow, make you feel it when you sneeze. I lift your skirt up to prove a point, don't get hurt up. I put my all in this game, yo, that's my word up. Been spitting mad ever since a little lad, trying to stack my paper up so it's money I can grab. I'm here right now, so forget about the past. They say I'm a street talker, a New Yorker. I leave from C stuck like a baby in a walker. I'm on with it, trust me, I got plenty of lyrics for anybody who want, and the rest that wanna hear it. Yo, I could care less if none of y'all really feel it, but the real hip-hoppers, I'm sure they gon' dig it when I grab a microphone. You know I'm gon' kick it. I got too many styles, none of y'all can even get with any. My next is was even sicker with the pen. Every time you turn around, I'm always writing again. The fight with the pen, to push a whack flow to the end. If you sicker, then I'm saliva mixed with the phlegm. People tell my opponents now don't battle with him, but they don't listen. I fall beneath the ink of my pen. I rhyme with a purpose and kill all these MCs with verses. Everybody respecting me like the preachers in the churches. This is nothing, man. I could write all day. If you ain't run DMC, you can't walk this way. If you a loudmouth, don't even try to talk this way. Got me confused with your kids, man, cause I don't play. A true MC who always got lyrics to spray. Watch me devour every rapper like a tooth decay. I'm too intelligent, about to take this game to another element. I'm a savage on the mic, dangerous when I strike. Watch me light up MCs when I spark up the mic. I wanna thank all of y'all for letting me rock tonight. It's time to put the mic down, and now we say goodnight. I'm on with it. It goes on, yo, I'm on with it. It goes, on, yo, I'm on with it. It goes, on, yo, I'm on with it. It goes, on. Mr. Keys, you're on. Yeah, Keys MC's on the mic.
Touching our